everyone, and welcome. I'm Marcie, Besecker, an independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up, and I'm from Clovis, California. Thank you for joining me tonight. I am really excited to share the new sneak peek items from our new annual catalog and our online exclusive. Let me skip my YouTube. Decided it needed to have commercials right now, so let me just get my chat up here. I did try to read everybody's chat. Hi, everybody. I'm so glad I got home okay from North Carolina. I will tell you about that. That was kind of crazy, and our stay there. Yay, I'm glad, Tammy, that you're watching an unboxing. Welcome. North Shore of Lake Erie, welcome. 80 today. Oh, I wish. It's 56 here now. Hi, everybody. Welcome. So let's just first start really quickly with a little bit about North Carolina. You know, you don't get to see a whole lot when you're landing. You're going to a hotel and you walk across the street to the convention center. We did go to 2 restaurants, which was nice because we got to get out a little bit. But remember, we're downtown Raleigh, so we don't really get to see a lot. It looks like a downtown with a lot of, you know, businesses and buildings and stuff and hotels. And so we didn't really get to see Raleigh, but I can now say I went to North Carolina. So that's good. About making it home. So the evening before, we had our closing session, and then we went out to dinner. We had reservations. And now my days are rolling in together. Like, was that the reservation here or there? Anyway, yeah. So we had reservations, and we went to dinner, a really nice steakhouse. We went to Angus Barn is what it was called. And it was really, really good. But when we got home, we got to meet up with some friends in the lobby. And they brought a chocolate peanut butter cake. And it was all planned. And it was a nice visit. We got to visit. By the time we went back to our room and started packing, it was like 1 o'clock in the morning by the time we finished packing and got in bed. And, you know, we were all laughing and talking about our trip and everything. And then we decided that our third roommate, there's 3 of us, so she went to sleep. And then my upline and I, of course, we didn't. So we're sitting there, we're quietly talking. And our roommate's like, you will not wake me. She is to the dead when she's sleeping. So we're like, well, that's good. So we were chatting and visiting, and it was almost 2 o'clock, and we're like, we got to get up in an hour. Do we even go to sleep? So we didn't. We stayed up all night long, all day, all night. So the next morning, I am dragging, and we get ready, and we get to the airport. Luckily, we were at the airport by 4:30, and luckily, because I got out before all of the storm and the weather and everything, and apparently there was some that even came to California that I know that they didn't get home until really late that night because of their flights and everything. So luckily, I went into Phoenix. I did get a delay in Phoenix but it was a mechanical thing. And then I got home. So, yay. So it was good. Everything was great. Last night, I know this is a lot of information. I went to bed, and as I'm laying down, I had this horrible cough. And I'm like, uh-oh, I had just read a lot of people got sick. Going home and got sick. I'm sure it's lack of sleep. The building was cold. I was cold the whole time. But anyway, so I was coughing like crazy last night. This morning, I woke up worse. So I kind of sound like I have a head cold, and I think that's what I'm getting. But the first thing I thought of this morning was, I cannot not do a video tonight because you guys cannot not have an unboxing video. And plus, I've been waiting. I have opened up a few things and kind of organized a little bit, but I have not dug deep into things which I want to do. All right, so that is that saying really quickly. Let's do some business stuff. So we have March Bingo is next Wednesday. I hope you can make it. I still have a few kits left, less than 10, I believe. There's a link below in the description if you'd like to participate. Remember, if you're not available that night, you will still get 4 projects with the video to be able to create your projects with, which is the same price as a class. Meant to Be, I still have a few of those kits still available. And if you were on stage and got one of my hexagon cards, you will know that that is in this kit. So you don't want to miss out on that. Stampin' Storage really quickly is going to have a big sale, 15% off. Yay, I'm waiting because I want to get some DSP pockets and some magnet and sleeves. And I'll show you those in my unboxing. That's why I decided to pop this up there so you can see it, knowing that that's coming. The paper pumpkin that is coming up for April is available to sign up for. And you can now sign it up through my Stampin' Up page. You don't have to go to a separate page and all that good stuff. You can just go in and order it. So that will be really nice. And then, of course, don't forget the Hugs of Bloom. If you are a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, you get to get that add-on and get that there for the next 3 months. It will be part of. I am still doing my flat rate boxes. So if you purchase $100 or more from me in my Stampin' Up store, please use my host code. It's the last host code we're going to have. And I'll explain all of that in an upcoming video. We're still a little ways away. But if you could use that host code, that would be awesome. And then I will send you out a medium flat rate box. Yay, yay, yay. Full of goodies. I'm already pulling stuff down. I have stuff already ready to send out. So I will do that. Let's see. Hi, everybody. Okay, so yay. The new annual catalog is here. I do have a couple of my suites that I might need to refer to because I tried to organize them right here behind me, and I've kind of taken some stuff out and I want to make sure I put it back in the right place. So I could share that with you. But first, I'm going to share, number one, I'm going to let you know, share my swaps with you so you know what my swaps were. But I will share all the other swaps on another video because that is just too long. But I know a lot of people will keep saying, show me your swaps, show me your swaps. So I will show you my swaps. And the first one I have here was a general swap. All right, so this was one of my general swaps. I did get this color from Kim Fee. She did a video. Actually, a lot of the card that was kind of from her colors. I don't know that she did the exact same layout. I can't remember now, but I loved the colors that she did. And so I was like, ooh, I've got to do that. So that is that one. And then I did some little bubbles and my little Scorpio on the inside. So that was the first one. That was not an organized. That was a general swap. This was another general swap that I did. So I did this one here. See a little closer. So I did that one. And of course we had to add some gold on there. All right, so that was another one. And my last general swap was a card that I cased from my upline because it was beautiful. And hers was a lot different than this, but same idea, which I love. So those were my general swaps. And my organized swaps, this was another one. And this is in my B class. So I still have a few kits left of that. So we have this here you can open up and write on. And there are some little tricky measurements with that. And then, so we just have this cute little laying card here. So that was in one of my general swaps, or excuse me, organized swaps. This was another organized swap that I did. And if you did my my wildflower birthday class, you'll know, oops, this one's hitting over here. My wild birthday class, that you'll know that this is the same card we did in that. So there is a video if you want just the PDF and video link for that class, the wildflower birthday. This is in there, but obviously using the wildflower birthday items in it. So there's that one here. And then I have, here's my another organized swap that I did. So that was a fancy fold organized swap that I was in. So I did this one. So that was another one that I did. And then I forgot one other organized swap. I did a little roller, not organized, this was general. And I sent this to mostly people that not just random people. I kind of tried to hand it out to if I had them on me. I did not carry everything with me all the time. That's the downfall because there's so much to carry. But it says Inspire, Create, Share. It has the On Stage, Raleigh, North Carolina. And then it says, you are remarkable in every single way. And so I thought that was kind of cute because I was going to do a bookmarker instead, but I decided the ruler was something that's kind of neat to have the on stage on there. So that's what I did. Okay. Oh, good, Dad. All right, so those were all the swaps that I did. We also got, I just rolled over my ruler. Hold on. All right, let's try here a little bit better. Okay, so on stage, I left my bag in the other room, but I'll grab it. So I'll let you look at these for 2 seconds. This was in our bag. And then just in case you didn't see the bag, I'm going to grab it really quickly. And we got a pen, Stampin' Up pen. And if you were in the VIP lounge, we got this, which was a really nice, there we go, a nice little, like a keychain lanyard kind of thing, and they tied it with a ribbon. And then we have little pouches here, and they all unclip. Let me grab my bag really quickly. Sorry, I forgot to grab that. Okay. Sorry about that. So we each got one of these, and then this is really cool. I didn't do it there because I didn't want to lose it. But see how there's holes right here? And then these go right inside there. So it's really kind of cute. So there's that. What stamp set was used for the flower card swap? Maybe the third one you showed. Oh, let me look. I'm thinking you're thinking. Is it this one you're thinking? This one was the Everyday You and Me. How many of each swap did you do? The organized swap, one of them was 16 cards. 2 of them were 11 cards each, so those weren't bad at all. And then on the swap, the general swaps, I did like 40 to 50 of each. One of them, I think I only did like 25. So it just kind of depended. I kind of changed it up this year and did a lot less of each so that I had a variety to play with. Instead of doing the same card, a lot of the same card. Okay, so here's our bag. So it's like one of those bog bags. Okay, so, and it says Stampin' Up. You can see right here, Stampin' Up. And then we had these handles, but we also got these, which was really funny because my, one of my roommates said, oh, look, they gave us some headphones. She was totally kidding, of course, but we thought it was hilarious. So it was our joke the whole time. Was like, these are our headphones. But no, these go on your bag. And somebody posted in our page, if you put these like this on the side, you can move them downward. Okay? Whereas if you do them like this, then you can't, and they're always going to be stuck up when you're trying to get in your bag. But if it's like this, it's like a basket. You can just move them both down on each side. So I thought that was really clever. Although I really like these right here, these. And then on the inside, I don't know if this just pops out. I'm guessing it does, yeah. So if you really wanted this to be just like plastic, like to take to the beach or something, you could do that. But this is what the inside looks like. So we have pockets here. We have a pocket on the outside, a place for your drink. We have 2. Now, these 2 go all the way down, and there's no, let's see where I'm at. There's no hole at the bottom, and they go all the way through. And then we have like a little pen holders and a little, I don't know what that, oh, they're like a little elastic, like if you want to put a bone folder or something in there, something like that. But, and then we've got the zipper, oh, wrong side, zipper, and then a pocket. So, and this is like, it's got the logo on the inside. But this is like, I can't think of that material. The one with the pink flowers. Oh. That's the bird. Oh, that one. Oh, I know which one you're talking about. I can't think of the name off the top of my head. But I'll find it, Cheryl. I'll let you know. So anyway, really cool. It's a really nice bag. Fun to try to put in your suitcase. So lay it down and stuff it with clothes is the only way that works. So there's that. All right, so let me just put these back in my bag. Okay, so there's that. Let's see. Okay, so now we're going to just go ahead and get started. Oh, let me first show you. So we also got this in our bag. Forgot. And it's like a clipboard. I get asked a lot, what did you get? What did you get? So here we go. So we have a clipboard on the front. Okay, and then when you open it up, you have a cardboard to keep things safe. Look at this. So you get a pocket over here to put stuff in. And then look at how cool this little tablet is with the pink stripes. So cute. And so that is pretty much it. So it's got a taller pocket to put your tablet in. Let me see if I can get it without the glare. Ooh, there we go. And so to put your tablet in. So it's just a really nice clipboard tablet. And it's nice and hard, but really, really cute. So, and then this is gusseted, your pocket is, so really nice. So I just like to kind of keep it so it doesn't get messed up. All right, then we went to after hours class, and I'm going to show you that in just a minute, the stamp set we got and everything. But I'm going to show you what we did there too. So I'm just going to stuff everything over to the side. All right, so let's just get busy, and we'll talk about that when I get to that point. So I want to show you our in colors. And if you have any questions, let me know. All right, so here are the in colors. You're going to notice I did this at home. I didn't do this sheet at the event because I knew already that my ink pads are at my house and my paper, so I really didn't need to do that because I was going to be able to play with them when I got home. And the line was really long. They got to take a sheet and do some coloring and cut little pieces of paper and everything on this like form. And I was like, nope, this is what I'm doing at home. So this is what I did. We have Strawberry Slush, which is returning. This was here the first time when I was Stampin' Up. It was 2013, I believe. Darling Duckling, Timid Tiger, Cloud Cover, and Secret Sea. Now, the Darling Duckling, I thought for myself, it might be a good replacement for the Wild Wheat because I really like the Wild Wheat. But I'm going to show you the difference real quick. And I'm sure you've seen them online because a lot of people have been talking about the colors. But yeah, this is the difference right here. So I do like that this yellow is a little more golden. And let me pull out Crushed Curry just so you can see it. And if you haven't seen one of my unboxings before, it's a long video and I apologize, but this is stuff I want to do, and I would have done it without being on screen or on screen. So I decided I just might as well do videos while I do this and check everything out so I can look at it with you. All right, so there's definitely a big change in all these colors. So keep that in mind, that even though you're thinking, oh yeah, that might look a little bit like, you know, Daffodil Delight or Crushed Curry or even an older yellow color, it really isn't that close. So I really like this one because it's close to Wild Wheat but not so brown. And then let me pull these out for you. I'll pull one of each. Here's Secret Sea. I almost said Secret Sky. Strawberry Slush. Come on. Strawberry Slush. I mean, these colors look so cool together. And then we have Cloudy or Cloud Cover. Now, I used this color and I'm going to show it to you. I did use the ink. So you're going to be able to see the difference in the paper and the ink, okay? Hopefully it'll come across on screen, but once I used it, I was like, oh, I totally get it. I know why. So if you didn't know, you'll notice that there's not an ink color right here, and because this is a stamp, because they had some issues with the color. And what they do is they test it to make sure it's going to be good for like 2 years. In 2 years, how is this color going to stamp? What's the heat going to do? What's the cold going to do? how's it going to work? And they do some really good testing on everything. And they tested it and it came out really gray. The blue, they lost the blue. So this has a lot of blue in it. And when I used it for the ink, that's what made me think, oh, okay, now I see why. And I'll show you that in just a little bit. And hopefully you can see it on screen, but I'll show it to you in just a minute. So, of course, here are the other ink colors we have. Now, one of the solutions that we can do with the cloud cover is use the markers. So just use your marker on the stamp pad, and this is what I did here. I used the marker so you can see what the true color is, and you can tell this color is true to the paper. Okay, so that's very, very complimentary. That is that color. But now let me show you what we did. We were able to play with some product that they gave us, and I brought some product, and I never got around to making cards with this, but I brought card bases and white and black to just kind of play with it. We already knew the stamp set we were going to be getting, and so I wanted to just kind of play with it, and this is the DSP that I made. And I'm kind of deciding I should have done, you know, the pink and the orange, not a black outline, but it's okay. It was fun. But you will notice this color to that color. Do you see the difference? This really did turn gray. And that was what they were talking about. So let me see. Oh, let me see if you can see it a little bit better, just so you can kind of understand. That is the color that the ink was coloring. And this looks just like it did when I did it with the marker when I first colored. And you can tell such a big difference with that. And then if you bring the paper in, you can tell how gray this is. It really looks like a smoky slate that you accidentally put into a green ink pad and wiped it off, but didn't wipe it off enough. It just gives it like a greenish gray tone. And so this should show you exactly why they are revamping that ink pad. So we want this color definitely because it's gorgeous. Although I wouldn't mind this color either, but we would want paper. This looks more like a sagey, like a light sage color, which I'm all for, but this is the color we're going for. So anyway, I hope that explains a little bit about what's going on with the color and how they are trying to get that ink pad fixed. So hopefully it will be soon. They got the ink and the markers fixed. Hopefully the blends will be. I don't know. Haven't heard anything. And so I'm going to move all of this right here off my desk because I have a lot more to bring in. All right, we're just going to make piles behind me here. Okay, so the first one I'm going to bring in is a sweet, and I'm going to cheat and open my book because there's a whole lot of stuff. I want to make sure I've got the right sweet. All right, so this sweet is called Florals in Bloom. So I'm just making sure I have it right in the catalog here. And so we're going to have pretty florals. So we have this stamp set and that die. And we have, oh, this is the wrong one. And we have Sweet Blooms. I'm going to bring this up. There we go. And we have Sweet Blooms and Sweet Bloom dies. All right. So what I really love about this, and I haven't even looked at them. Of course, you'll notice I get 2 dies. If it's a lot of stuff I know I'm going to use, I'm definitely going to get 2 dies. What I like about this is for bingo, I can do the stems and do the flowers, and it doesn't have to all be stamped items. Because if it's stamped items, then I can't stamp them for you. So it's much easier to use when it is die cut items. So I was happy about that. So we can use those flowers. And then our Sweet Blooms, we have these great words, lovely and bloom. So we have the background and the foreground. And then we've got these two, this flower here, and then this little leaf here to die cut out. So I think that is really cool. So we have a lot of options here for different things that I think will be really fun. And I'm still looking. Okay, look at, we have solid colors. Okay, do you want to try this one? Let's try this one right here real quick. I want to try this. Let's try a new color. Let's get our strawberry. Our strawberry slush. All right, we're just going to see how this works. All right. All right, we have that one. And which other one did I use? This one. Okay, hopefully they'll line up because I just kind of put them on the block, but we'll see. All right. So strawberry slush, I'm going to do the dark first, the outline first. Okay, and then I need my Stampin' Off piece here. And then we'll stamp off on this one. I haven't conditioned these or anything. We're just going to kind of go for it just to kind of get an idea. Oh, these are pretty easy. I'm just going to turn that. Oh, look how pretty. So that's those. And then we've got the stems here, or these with green that you can do. There's 3 different ones there, or these. So we just have to figure out which ones go with which. But I think this one, because it's wider. Oh, I don't know. That's pretty wide too. Who knows? It could go with either one. This could be the stamped image. This could be just die cutting out an image. So we can kind of play with those and see how those work. So that's kind of cool. Hi, Stacy. How are you? Oh, Sarah up above, I saw you mentioned something. It was really nice to meet you too. And I have to say thank you to everybody that did come up and say hi, because, you know, I don't know what you look like, and I'm terrible with names and faces. So if you came back up to me this year and you saw me last year, I apologize. I know your face and I know your name, but putting them together is not always the easiest thing to do. So thank you so much for saying hi. All right, let's put this back. I like to put this on here just so I know I'm putting it in the right spot. Put that there. But that was cool. So these flowers are going to be fun to play with. I'm going to leave my strawberry slush so we can use it for other stuff and check it out. All right, the thing I don't know, and what we'll look at, is we're going to set this one aside, but keep this one, because we have some beautiful paper. So we have this paper, which is Floral and Bloom, which is the sweet name. Remember, Floral and Bloom is a sweet name, but Pretty Florals is the stamp set. So the sweet is usually the same name as the paper. Oh, and these are the envelopes I was talking about with Stampin' Storage, because these are my favorite. And then these also for my magnets and my dies. That's where I get those. All right. So I wanted to see if any of these cut out, like this one, the one I just stamped. Look, it does. So it stamps out the 3. Let me see where the other 3. The other 3 is right here. So there, we can die cut those flowers. This one is hollow right here, so let's just see. Yep. Oh, let's see. Maybe I'm wrong. This seems, yeah, it's pretty close. Yeah. Yep. You can do the stem to those also. And then we have this single one right here. Let's see. No, not on this paper. Let's continue on and see if we can find it somewhere else. Oops, I almost lost a die. Alright, so there's that. And this is where that other, this right here, kind of matches this pattern. But they did show that, so like you could fussy cut a lot of these and add them to your projects. This paper is so pretty. Look at that. Oh, I do too. I like when they do that, when the dies match the, now this is so pretty. I love this color, these colors. Very pretty. This would go good with the turtles. Look at that. But why would you do that when you've got this? So pretty. This one's really pretty too. And these are a lot bigger, so that's not going to fit with the die. Oh, look, strawberry slush. Hi, Carol. Oh, this one is so pretty. Now, this one, see how you've got the 3 and then the large flower, but I don't think you would, well, okay, so it fits really closely on your flower. It's not exact. You can see it's not exact, but this looks like it's got the texture. Like, I don't know that you would want to cut up your flower like that, but it does match it. And then this one, these are all in a circle where these are all forward, so that's not going to be it. I think those are just strictly if you were doing die cutting. And these are too small for these. Ooh, that's pretty with the cloud cover. Ooh, look at these two colors together. That is really pretty. I love how they threw the cone flowers in. And those are just petals. And more petals. Very pretty paper. I love these two together. That is really going to be pretty. But all of them, such pretty flowers. Pretty fussy cutting. If you wanted to, you know, add layering to your flowers and just cut them out, and then that'll be really pretty. All right, so there is that. Now, the only thing that I didn't show you, let me double check. Yes, with this suite are the gems, and the gems are so pretty. I was so happy when we got them in our kit. If you did the after hours, we got, oh wait, is it with this one? Yeah, it is with this one. We got the after hours, and it, we got these gems. And then they're also going to, so this is the new in colors, and then our next one is the other in colors, the 24, 26 in colors. So the Summer Splash and all of those, they're also in these. But look how pretty they are. So they're like iridescent on top of all the pretty colors. They're really, really pretty, and they're really flat. Like regular buttons. They're really nice. So these. Oh, what am I kidding? There we go. All right, so there we go. So that is the first suite. We'll move this out of the way. All right, the next one is gorgeous. This one, I did have to say, I'm jumping over here on the catalog so I can make sure I get to the right spot. This one is absolutely, gives it that vintage look. It is called Beautiful Gallery. And so the first one I'm going to show you is we have beautiful motifs. And that is also this stamp. And let me see, I did do, what did I do with them? Oh, they're in the back. So I did do a little bit of cutting just because I wanted to show you. And I know that this is going to be a long video, so I did a little ahead. But this leaf right here, this one, it's not a die that completely cuts out. It is a die that partially cuts and then gives you that. So you could lay a flower or something on top and just have this in your background. How cool is that? So that is really neat. So that, and then you've got all of these right here. So you can kind of pick them up, you know, pick up your, kind of poke them up a little bit. And then there's your leaf. Now these are these two down here. Same thing, but you want to be really careful and delicate, okay? Because these could tear. As I say that, I'm probably going to tear them. So there's the first one. Isn't that cool? So it's partial. And then here's the second one. And this comes up. And then this. So isn't that neat? So you can add that for texture in the background instead of an embossing folder, or you can emboss it after you cut it and then pop them up. I think there's lots of stuff you could do, but really cool to give your card some texture. So that's those. And then these look like they're just die cuts. So like, for example, this one here, if you wanted to take this and then just lay it in here and it be a stamp that you, you know, like two different colors, and you could take the tops off and put them on top of the green. And then just, you know, or like maybe you use the, like crumb cake or something for the stems, and then just add your fluff on there and add that. It'd be really cool. So there's some really cool different things that they're doing with some of the dies. So I'm going to keep those in here so I can show my class. Okay, there we go. So here's a stamp set for that. And this is what I used for the ink when I did my little color swatches. But look, you have the damask here. Wishing you love and happiness that lasts a lifetime. Just a note, hello, thinking of you, celebrate. I'm here for you always. You've been on my mind, and thank you for everything. I thought that was a great set. So there's that one, and it's polymer. And the other thing that goes along with this is your embossing folder, which is the damask design. And I did do one here to show you. So here's the damask design. Let's see if I probably could have done it in a darker color. There we go. Isn't that pretty? That would be really pretty to go in the background of some of these. So that's the first stamp set. The second one is called Gallery Blooms. And the Gallery Blooms has a really cool, let me pull some stuff out here, stamp set, or die set I should say. So again, you've got some of the little leaves and greenery, nothing except this one and this one, which is this and this, are going to go with the stamping. Everything else is, you just pick out your color, or I would recommend doing it in white and then coloring it up. Wonder if the die that works the same way on the last suite would be neat for flower petals to pop up. On the last suite, if the die worked the same. Let me look. No, there's no cuts. So this one is just strictly, it's just adding texture to the flower. But there's no petals that pop up, but that would be cool. However, this frame is very cool. So when you cut this out, I cut it out with this. Okay, so you have your 3 pieces of your frame. So it cuts out just like that. Okay. And then I also did a damasked piece with the embossing folder. And I don't have the largest one because what I did is I took the paper, one of the papers, and I was just playing around with it. And I did the large one kind of as if it was the frame. And then I took the two pieces and I popped them up. So I popped this up once and this up twice. And to kind of just give it a framed look. I just wanted to kind of play with it. You can tell I was busy last night trying to play with a little bit of stuff while I was kind of getting it organized for you. So that was really cool. This frame is really cool because you could just frame. This is perfect to put an image on if you want to, the size, or take the middle of a picture or something, or your own DSP that you create or whatever, and kind of make it into a frame. And you don't have to use the largest one. And then you could just frame your image like that and put it on a card, or put a nice sentiment on there and frame that, and maybe put flowers around it or greenery or whatever. So that's really cool. And then the paper to this suite. Look how pretty those flowers are right there. And these. So pretty. The paper is the show. So I have two here, so let me just pull one out. Oh, that's the one I cut. All right, so here we go. Look how pretty. So you have the damasked side. And then the flower. But look how cute this is. Okay, wait a minute. We got to bring the frame back out. Well, let's just pretend this is our frame. So look at that. So very cool that you can do like all mostly green. You can go over here, up here, get this little bit in. Whatever you want. If you want it up high, do it right about there. You could stamp a nice big sentiment there. I mean, there's lots of stuff that you could do. How pretty that is. You could do like just a beige and black card. How pretty this is. Or you could just take an image like this size and put it here. And you could stamp a flower or whatever right there. Pretty cool. These colors are really pretty. I always feel like this needs to go this way, but if you look at the center and this is the way it goes. Kind of reminds me of a couch our grandparents used to have or something, right? Or a rug, something busy. But look at that. The cloud cover. Very pretty paper. Look at that. Now, I saw a scrapbook layout, and I don't remember whose it was, but they took some flowers, not these, but I think they're in here, that they use. Look how pretty that is. Now, here's a thought. A lot of people are asking me, what do you do with the two-tone paper? How does that work? I just buy the paper. Well, this is a perfect example. So if I looked at the colors in this catalog for the green, this one is Mossy Meadow. So if you got a Mossy Meadow piece of the two-tone paper, you've got two tones here that you could turn that paper over and maybe one of them would match a little better than another one. You know, there's a lot of times I've seen paper that says, oh, it has Lost Lagoon in it. And I'm going, that is not Lost Lagoon. It is, but it's like a family member of Lost Lagoon. It could be a little darker, a little lighter. And I think that's where the two-tone comes in, is you can kind of pick and choose one or the other of the sides, and it matches a lot better than just the straight Mossy Meadow, which I think I have right here. Well, this is regular Mossy Meadow. But imagine if I turned it over and it was like a few shades lighter, and it might blend a little bit better with this than so dark. This one was a hit on stage. They had done a card with it. It was absolutely beautiful. So pretty. And then there's the back side. So looks like you get 4 of each. Look at this again. You can get the little, you can get just the landscape. You want to get the tree in there. You want mostly sky for whatever reason, or that tree and sky. You know, you can just kind of get exactly what you're looking for. And what's nice is you can leave room for a sentiment or something if you want. Oh, but look at that. I know my purple frame here goes great with it, but that's what I had. Well, this would be kind of a cool Halloween card. Kind of spooky in the background. Put your pumpkins down, put it in a house or whatever. I love this. This is really pretty. All right, there we go again. Beautiful image with just a nice sentiment. Okay, once I say this, you guys aren't going to not be able to see this, but look at this. It looks like clown faces. Does that not look like a clown face to you? I know it's a damask, and that's not what the embossing folder looks like, but that sure looks like a clown face to me. Creepy clowns. All right. Just trees. Ooh, that's pretty. Well, that's a larger damask. It's kind of hard to see, but it's really pretty with that. Can you imagine? Again, if you had the right frame, which I don't have right here, but so pretty. And you can make this one smaller. Okay, so if you took this, made this your background, let's say these flowers right here. I mean, I would use the larger frame, but, and then use this as a background. It's all really pretty. Pretty, pretty, lots of stuff. And this is the boat one, the one that I just did. Now, what I would have liked is to be able to put another smaller frame, like just a trim of it. I like to trim it so it offsets it a little bit, but it won't work. It just fits right underneath this, so that wouldn't work, but the boat is really pretty. And look at this. You could use this for all the coffee set that we're not going to have anymore, but that would look really cool with the coffee set. I'm keeping my coffee set, so. I think these were the flowers they might have used in that scrapbook, because look, you can cut this out, and then cut these out, and cut this out, and then lay those in different places on your project. Oh, this would be cute for a little travel journal or something. And then the last one. So cool, huh? DSP doesn't look as pretty in the online catalog. Oh, it looks even prettier in person too. It definitely looks so nice. I have to say, when they showed it online, it looked like it was really shiny, and it was kind of weird. But I think it was just the lighting, because it's not shiny at all. It's kind of matte. I think it just looks like it has a shine to it. But anyway, gorgeous paper. And then we also have with this suite, we have the pressed flower motifs. And they're metal, so they're a little heavy. Let's see if I can get them up there for you to see. So there's the only two sizes. Let me see if they're solid or hollow. You know how sometimes, well, I mean, it feels pretty light once you just pick one up. But yeah, they're really cool. And then last thing is we have a ribbon. Let's see. And the good thing about this ribbon is this will fit right into the style. So let me show you. I'm going to pull out my ribbon maker here, my bow maker. And let me show you, because this has a really cool thing. And we've done this before with other ribbons. And this one is called Basic Beige Classic Ribbon. And it's like a linen. Okay, I'm just going to do like a double bow. But I'm going to show you what I like about it. Other than it does make really nice ribbons. All right, so here's our bow. All right, so that's how my bow would start out if I were going to be doing a bow. But this one, well, I haven't done this yet, but I've seen it. So let me find something here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to shred it. So we want it to look, I think you can just pull it if I remember what I'm saying. Maybe because it's not straight. Okay, let's try this. We're going to cut it straight. If I remember, this is what they did. And you want to start it. There we go. See how you can just pull it? Oh yeah, that's not working so well. Well, I think you can just, I bet you have to take that one of the sides off. Let's try. Let's try if we take a side off. I don't know how it worked for her so well online. Maybe I wasn't paying attention. It's probably when I was freezing. Oh yeah, it's way better when you take the side off. Okay, so I'm going to take this side off too. See how you've got that little seam like sewn right there? So I think I'm going to take this one off. Let's see what happens. I'm not being neat about it, but you get the idea. Okay, let's take that off. Let's just pretend that I did it nice and neatly. Okay, there we go. And so what they did is they just frayed it to where you can put these little, oh, see now I'm up farther away. So that you can have your ribbon fray. And there you go. You can give it that vintage look, but of course you have to, like, you know, it's easier when you cut that sewn side on the sides. But then you can get it how you want it and make it look a little more vintage with your project. So anyway, there you go. So that was the beautiful gallery. Let me get these out of the way. All right, the next one. All right, I'm gonna get heck on this one, because if my Raleigh friends are watching me, meaning the people that were in Raleigh with me, I was saying I was not going to get this suite because it just wasn't my thing. But then I started thinking about it, that my grandkids would probably love it. And when I got home, I got so many questions about this set and so many people that said they could not wait for this. So I was thinking, okay, I'm going to have to get it, I guess. Just finished our corned beef and cabbage. Ooh, yeah, Melanie, that sounds good. We did not have that this year. We had it a couple weeks ago, though. So I guess that counts. We had our youngest in town, and that's what she wanted. So the turtles, I was not going to get them. But who loves the turtles? Who likes the turtles? Are you a turtle fan or not a turtle fan for this suite? Here's what the stamp set looks like. Okay, so you got an ice cream, little birds, a flower, a cake, a hat, a balloon. I like the little music notes with the microphone. So that is the set. And then you also get, let me show you this way. You also get these dies that have all those things, but you have additional items. Like here's an apron. I don't even know what some of these things are. Like what is that? I don't know yet. That looks like a hat. What is this? Does anybody know what that is? This? And then we have that, which looks like a moon. Or looks like a turtle shell, maybe. Oh, maybe this is... Oh, this probably goes on... Okay, okay, hold on. We got to figure it out. So let's pull in a garden green. And let's do these two greens because that's what I have right here. And let's see if this is a turtle shell thing. All right, let's see. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But let me know, are you a turtle fan or not a turtle fan? Because I'm laughing. I was totally not going to get this. And what's funny is my upline was not going to get it either. And then her and I both messaged each other the next day and said, people are loving this turtle. Let's see. I did not like the turtle set and still don't. I think the turtles look like aliens. Not a fan of this set. Not a fan like the old punch. I'm not a turtle fan. No turtles. That's the shell the turtles saying. They're cute. Okay, so you guys are with me. I was like, but I had so many people ask about it. And so many people say that they couldn't wait to see it. And wanted to get it. All right, let's see. And then I thought, well, I have grandkids. I guess I could do something with it. All right. So I'm thinking that this goes on here like this. Is that true? Let's see. Oh, maybe not. No. I have no clue. And what's that? Okay, so this is something we're going to have to see. I'm going to have to figure it out. So we have these two things, which this looks like part of a shell. And then we have whatever that is. I know what that is. Okay, well, we're just going to stick those in there until we figure it out. I do like the embossing folder, but won't be buying anything else from it. I love the previous stamp set. Okay, so I like the embossing folder, and I'll get to that in a second. And I like the ribbon and the gems. So that was on my first order. I'm so glad you guys are thinking the same as me, because I was thinking, man, maybe. And that's what we were saying. Is it just us? Do we just not like it? All right, so I did die cut out a couple because I wanted to show you a couple things with this. So here's our turtles. So here's our one turtle. And then we have these two turtles, but did you notice that the die cuts their arm? Okay, so this guy right here, so for example, this is the balloon, okay, but you're going to turn it over. Let me just see if I could do this quickly. All right, we're going to put this right here, and this is going to be quick and ugly, but we're just going to kind of do it. And then here's our balloon with our guitar now, or with the banjo, sorry, banjo. All right, and then we're going to take our circle and put it on our balloon, which is now a banjo. Okay, and then this little guy right here, we're just going to stick him on somehow with messy glue. But this is the end, I think, of the banjo. I think it goes like this. I could be wrong, but I think it's something like that. Okay, all the glue is showing, but that's okay. We get the idea, right? So now we have a banjo. And now, let's have our right-handed guy here. He is playing our banjo. All right, so there's that guy. So see, there's our banjo turtle. Can't get everything anyway. Oh yeah. I'm reading what you guys are writing. You guys are hilarious. So you are right on with me. I'm like, I just don't know. I think the cake's cute. Now, I'm not going to say I won't use these things, because these are really cute. And I might put the microphone in somebody else's hand. I just can't get to the turtles. But I do like that the arms cut. I think that's cute. And then I also think the paper's cute, but I like the reverse side better. So let's throw this back in here, because I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I think my grandkids might like it, which is what put me over the edge once everybody was asking about it. And then I thought, well, you know, my grandkids would like it. So we'll see. We'll see. Especially because I love the other items. So here's your embossing folder. The turtle textures, which is really cute. I think that would be really great for a fun card. If you have that old rock and roll stamp set, I think this would be kind of cool to be like a little psychedelic kind of thing in the background. So I thought that was kind of cute. The gems I really like. I thought these would go great with flowers. Look how pretty they are. They're kind of like glass. They're really, really pretty. And they're not super thick or anything, but they're really nice. And I love the color. So I thought those would be good. Carol, you're a country girl, so you love the turtles? What the kids think. My teenager said hard pass. Yeah, my kids are young, so better turtle Stampin' I've had in the past. Well, I'm glad I'm not the only one, because I was kind of thinking I was like, well, I don't know what everybody's seeing about them, but okay. But the ribbon, I want to do a bow. I've been anxious to try a bow with this ribbon because it's really pretty. This ribbon I think would be great with flowers. It's shaded spruce and soft sea foam. So we're going to see what we come up with here. And it's both sides, so you can do either or. I'm going to do a double ribbon because it's pretty big. Ooh, it's really satiny. It's more than I thought. It definitely feels like a two-sided ribbon. So see, you can do all green if you want on the darker, but then you have the stitching that's the lighter, and when you turn it over, you've got this darker stitching. So you can do whatever you want. Oh, it's pretty good with both. I'm going to turn my tail. Okay, so there we go. All right, so I'm going to have to fix my ribbon and be a little more careful at doing it, but you get the idea. So the bows work nice, so that's good. And then let's take a look at the paper. It's the reverse side that got me on the paper. All right. So I think the images are really cute. I like the watering can, which we have in there. But look at this back side. How cute is that with these gems? And just add some flowers to that, or something else. I just love the paper. All right. Oh, I don't know if these cut out. No, those don't cut out. So see, here's the banjo guy. Oh, so I did that little thingy right. Let's see. All right, so if we have this guy. No, his arms aren't even right. This guy is facing the opposite way. But the music notes, kind of cute. Oh, here's the other side. That is really weird. right, so the back side, although it's really pretty with all the different greens. And we have this one, kind of cute. If we didn't know about the turtles, this would be kind of, you know, different, but usable paper. I mean, see, look, we have watermelons, a basket, birds, flowers, cute, but like I could take this cute little die right here with this ice cream and make a card for a birthday, or hey, to my grandson, let's go get ice cream. Now, I did think this was cute with the little towel on the head. It was really cute. And the swimming in the barbecue. I like the colors on this. So I may use these colors for something else. But look at this paper. Got stripes, which is really cute. Music notes. Again, we've got birthday cake, balloon. This is totally birthday. Cute. My favorites coming up. Now we have scenes here for different things that you could use for something other than turtles. Okay, we've got little pieces here. But this is my favorite. I love this, the polka dots. Really cute. All right, and that is it. So I'm glad I'm not the only ones, but I decided I'm going to push myself, get out of my comfort zone, give it a try, just because so many people asked about it. And so many people were just loving it. And so I decided, all right, I'll try. So we'll see. It might take me a while, but we'll see. We'll get to it. Yeah, the wedding one is scary. Yeah. There was a lot said about this set at retreat. There was a lot of funny stuff. But we'll see. I'm going to push myself, see what I can come up with. So let's move on to more fun stuff. Okay. So the next one, I'm looking in my catalog so I can make sure I'm not missing anything. Oh, I don't think this one's in the catalog. Okay, so I have to say, when we got our stuff, some of it was online exclusive and some of it was not. So I'm trying to write on it if I know it's online exclusive, so you'll know it's online exclusive. Because when we got it, it was just pre-order and it was online and catalog. So this one's called Cheers and Sips. And then the whole suite in the scrapbooking section is called Celebratory Sips. And I was trying to find it in the catalog here, but you don't get it all in the catalog. Let me look really quick. Oh, there's some really cute kits coming up, I have to tell you. All right, let me see. Well, I can't find it just off the top of my head, but there is the Celebratory Sips. I believe the paper is in the catalog with the stickers for scrapbooking, but the rest of it is online exclusive. And I can't find it, but I don't know the catalog that well yet. But look how cute this is. You can make iced tea or drinks. They've got the celery up there, the ice and the fruit. And I love this because look at this. We could make this like a beveled glass. So you could do a beveled glass and it starts really tight here and then kind of fades out there. So you could do that on the glass. And then we also have this one, which is flowers and leaves and stuff, really pretty. So those are those, and I named them Glass and Garden 1 and 2. And it's really glass and garden, but you know, whatever, I just put them together. Yeah, Colleen, it is an online exclusive, but I think the paper in the scrapbook section is in the catalog, if I remember correctly. But it has, I always wondered why the pieces are not labeled on what they are. Susan, so what we did is I actually just went into the sandbox or the suggestion box and said, could you please designate the different Even, you know how they do the $1 million logo, you know, if it's a $1 million stamp set, can they just put a little OE or something so we know? Because it's hard to tell your customers, oh, go here, go there, when we don't even know where it's at. So, okay, oops, I showed you these and I didn't show you the stamp set. So here's the stamp set where the glass is, the umbrella. It's got the bevel here too, so you can have it kind of copy the embossing folder. And then look at this in olive. I mean, there's some really cute different things in here. And then I want to see if the glass fits the paper, so we'll get there in just a second. You also get these holographic resin dots. Now, I have to say, these are kind of those, they're kind of tall. They're kind of those taller ones again. They're really cute. And I like that there's little ones. But they are a little bit, they're not as big and bubbly as I've seen in the past, but they still are a little bit more than what I like. But they're kind of cool. All right, so there's those. This is going to be one of my favorites. And we'll make a ribbon out of this. Look how pretty this ribbon is. It's like sheer on the inside, and then the lines are gold on the inside and the outside. So let's gotta make a ribbon with it. We're gonna do a 3-1 with this one. 1, 2, 3. Whoop. Here's our pretty ribbon. Oh my goodness. This is going to be all over my Christmas cards. Look how pretty. Oops. Look how pretty that is. Beautiful ribbon. And it makes bow so nicely. So pretty. Okay, so there's the ribbon for that. And now let's check out the paper and see if the die goes on this, because I haven't looked at this. All right, look how colorful. So there's all different kinds of drinks you can make. Okay, we have this cup and this glass. So let's try these when we get there. Ooh, too bad we didn't have a picture. That's cute. Ooh. So we've got some fun paper to accent our card with. Oh, that is pretty. It has nothing to do with drinks. Look how pretty that paper is. With the green. Alright, so here we go. So you can do your drink right here. Your tall one, and it's okay that it's a little low because your drink can be, you know, down from the top a little bit. Nice. And you could even move this up a little, would be a little more realistic. Very cool. What kind of drink you want? Ooh, that's kind of cool. But what's on the other side? Oh, pretty. So that's that cover, cloud cover. Oh, page 71. Let me look really quick. I've literally looked at this catalog twice. I tried to in the airport, but as soon as I got on the plane, I fell asleep. Okay, so yeah, the Celebrate Together is what it's called for the scrapbooking section. So you get the paper, but then you also get a sticker sheet. So it's $17. Including the sticker sheet. And then there's the Celebrate Together, which is the two-tone cardstock that matches all of this. And then there's another stamp set that goes with, let me see this one, that goes with the set. So, and it's definitely a stamp set that I'm going to get. It's different than this one, so it's kind of cool. Anyway, so there's the drinks, but then oh, we have these. Let's see. So here's my iced tea. Yep. Now the problem with this one is you're going to cut that off. So what I would do is cut this piece out like this, and then I would put this on and run it through your machine until your machine gets to here, and then fussy cut this part out so you can keep your sprigs there. And then same with your umbrella. Put it through your machine and have it hang off the board here, or just stop, and then fussy cut the rest of it out. But you have the shape of this all done if you want, or just, these look easy enough to cut out, but they fit, so that's nice. Ooh, look how pretty that is. I always like to just put them behind. Ooh, look at the fruit. So pretty. Sharon, the wedding one is scary. This is really cute. And then this looks like just a bunch of dots on the back. No clown faces. Ooh, this is really pretty too. Look how they just put these flowers in here. Very pretty, but it matches all the drink colors, which is kind of cool, because look, if you wanted to accent like this on the border in the back, and this is your main pictures on the front. Look at that. Really cute. Oh, and then we've got some timid tiger on the back. Very cool. I do like this paper. All right, so our glasses do fit some. We can bevel them with our embossed piece here, or the embossing. And then I'm going to put right here, so this is online exclusive, and then AC is page 71. Thank you. Oh, at least I know where to go look. All right, and then we've got our mint and our olive and all kinds of, our umbrella, ice cubes. Cute, cute. I think this will be a really cute set. All right. Moving along. So I have one more suite. Now this suite is one, we did get the flower, the stamp set at On Stage. And you'll notice on mine, it is used because I used it on stage, and that's that paper I showed you with the cloud cover ink that I used. But what I do want to tell you is, oh, let me put this down here so you can see all the flowers, is I am going to do a drawing. I am this close to my trip, so I wanted to earn my trip. And so anybody that puts an order in between now and the 1st, I should say the 5th of May, because at the 6th everything goes live. The 5th of May, I will do a drawing, and I will give you this bundle. I will do a drawing for this bundle. So any order from today through May 3rd, no matter how little it is, how big it is, you will get put in for a drawing for this bundle. So starting today through the 5th. Okay. Now, so this is really fun. I really liked the flowers. I liked how you have the insides, like this is the inside here, and then you've got the darker color with the lighter color, same here. Then you've got your centers to your flowers, same with your leaf. Now, on the leaf, I just did this leaf right here, and it looked really good. Let me find out where I put it, and I'll show you. I just did well, I just showed you guys, and now I can't find it. Okay, if I find it, I'll show you again. But I showed it to you at the beginning. But I just did the outside, because if you look at this, at the stitching or the outline part, it's got like a distinctive in the inside there. And so I just used this. I didn't even stamp that on the inside, and it looked really good, like it was. But I did want to do this. So let's see. If we do this one and this one, I'm going to do this one in white, because I just want to see how it looks. And then I'm going to take a scrap that I have here, which is Flamingo, which I love. Let's put these through the machine and see what we come up with. But I believe they layer on top of each other. Let's see. Flamingo and white. And I think you could either stamp on the white or you could use your dyes. All right. Oh, good night. I know it's late. Okay, so here we, oh, look at, we have an outline. Okay, so this is not what I was thinking. I was thinking that this would be the outline, but I didn't look and see that there's the stitching there. So these two are, oh, they still layer up. Oh, you can tell my plate was dirty. Okay, so they still layer up. Okay, so you still have layers of your circles, but your outline can be like a different color. But your outline is going to go on top of your back. So if you put this on here, it's going to cover up the back side. But you could do it completely separate, like if you wanted to do, you know, gold or whatever, and then add your flowers and put your sentiment on the inside. Or do this. Put this on the inside, like that. Okay, so put that on top. I don't know if it's going to fit. Yeah, it'll fit. It's very close, but it will fit. That you can, I would do adhesive backing on this for sure. And then you can stamp your sentiment or stamp your flowers or whatever on the inside of that. Okay, but these do layer if you just wanted it like that. All right, so now we know. But what I like about this set is you have all of these flowers right here. So you have this outside to die cut your images here, or this image here. But then you have this to add texture. So let's just use our circle here. Well, let's use this scrap piece of purple here. So we'll put that on there like this. And this is how I do it. You do not have to do it like this, but I like to put my outline and my inside together. A lot of people don't, because if you run them over each other, then they're going to dull your blade. So I put tape on it so I know it's not going to move anywhere. So I do that. Now let's see what the flower looks like. Now remember, you can stamp the flower and then you can just pull the flower out with the outside die. Or you could use the center piece, this one here, that gives you texture. Okay. Oops. And then you can get this. Okay, and then you can take your other pieces and put them on the inside. And so it's not just a flower, but you don't have to use a stamp set. You can actually use your die to give it texture. And then you have your leaves here with your outline and your texture also. And you can, all of these do that. Okay, nothing die cuts this, except you could probably use the circles and the outsides of the flowers and the outsides of the leaves to do that. Okay, so that's what that one looks like. So those are going to be fun to play with. What I would do is I would do it on white and then use blending brushes so you can kind of, I'm going to put this in here so I remember what the circles look like. All right. Okay, so that is this one. We have an embossing folder, which is pressed flowers. So pressed flowers is the embossing folder. And it is not 3D, you can tell by the thickness of it. But it'll be fun to add just some texture to your project. The next thing that is in this suite, sorry, I'm turning my heat down, is the Foiled Frames and Labels Ephemera Pack. All right, let's see what we got. Oh, so look at these. There's like a lot of different layers here. Kind of like our hexagon dies, where there's several, trying to take them out carefully. All right, so we have, this. And then it looks like it's all, each frame. This one has the little decorative corners. And then same here. They all have an extra piece. So that's these. We have these, same thing. They all have that extra gold piece, which would be kind of nice to just layer behind something. These two larger ones. Okay. So there's that. And then I think one of my new favorite gems are these gems, which are the Strawberry Flush. Oh, that would be my mistake in spelling. It's Strawberry Slush. And Pretty Pink Gems. Oh, I didn't open them. That was probably the night I came home and I was so tired, but I was trying to get stuff organized. I didn't know if I was going to be in here that rest of that week. So these are just white with the gold specks in them, but they're beveled on the top. They're really pretty. And then Pretty in Pink and Strawberry Slush. Really pretty. Again, online exclusive. I'm going to move this forward so I can see what's under there. Especially when they're a different color. I like to do that. All right, so there's that. Now let's look at the paper. Floral Impressions is the paper. Now I have not looked at this paper at all. So let's see. Oh, so this paper, I think, is the paper. Oh, I don't know. I'm not going to say because I don't know. But that is pretty. And if you did it like this and you had all the colors, would be kind of cool. It just has like a grid on the back of that one. Ooh, look how pretty these are. I was wondering if a scan and cut these out. Where's my dies for this? Oh, see, yeah, these are all for, except the outlines of those few flowers, so we'll see. How pretty this is. Really pretty Easter colors. Ooh, sunflowers. Pool party. Ooh. I thought they were sunflowers, but now they look like daisies. I love this. It's cheerful with the green. This is so pretty. The one thing to remember about this piece is that it's directional. Let me see if the other one was directional. See, this one's not. That one is. So just be mindful of that. Ooh, I love these colors. This is not directional, which is nice. But I think this would be a really cool, like if you wanted to fussy cut it, there's a lot of little flowers and leaves that you can kind of make a cluster by just a small amount because it's so full, which would be kind of neat. All right, that is beautiful paper. I like the front sides better than the back, of course. Very pretty. Oops. All right, so now we're going to move on to the rest of the stamps. Okay, I haven't opened up this, so I'm going to show these really quick. So I have the two different things there. We have the loose shaker elements, and then we have the celebration, expressions, memories, and more. This was that other one that I was telling you about, was the green leaf. So you can see it's got like texture in it to where I really didn't feel the need to stamp the solid image in. And then, oh, well, I'll show you after these. I have one more pack of paper to show you. And then we'll move on to the stamps. So these are the shaker elements that go really well with one of the stamp sets. Now, these little round things in here make it look like they are solid round plastic things, but they're more like shavings. So if you took it out, it's kind of like, so it's hollow, okay, so I can put it on here, but I can also like pull it off of here because it's like shavings of plastic, like vellum. Like it's not super thick or super thin. Oh, I just crushed this one, but you can kind of get the idea. So they kind of open up. So it's not like it's solid beads. That's what I kind of thought it was. So you have the beads, or the shavings pieces. You have little tiny circles and little star. Oh, see, I'm flicking it all over. Okay, there we go. So you have little stars and little circles. And then you have those little plastic pieces that I just can't seem to keep in my hand. There we go. So it's like this. I know it's hard to see, but they're really cute. Very, very cute, very sparkly. All right, so those are the loose shaken elements. Okay, so here we are, the celebration, expressions, memories, and more. We'll just quickly go through these. I put them in a pouch that I didn't get out, so we'll just slide this down. But I thought this would be really cute for some fun, bright birthday cards. So let's look at the large ones first. I'm still laughing about those turtles. I'm so glad you guys think the same way I do. Okay, so these were all the same. This one, surprise. Oh, I'm going backwards here. Surprise, magnificent, congrats, super, anniversary, hello. That was a bunch of sentiments on it. You know, what's to say you couldn't cut out the word that you want and use that? So like this, congratulations, just, and that would be your sentiment. And then celebrate, friends, birthday. So they're in different languages, which is kind of smart. Oh, pretty on the other side. Reminds me of sherbet ice cream. Okay, so there's that one with that on the other side. And here's this. Put that on the other side. And then here's this. You could put their birthday number. Would be kind of cute in there. And there's those with some bubbles. All right, there's that. And then let's see what this is. Same thing, except you get, well, it looks like 6. So these are banners and stripes. These are dots. Again, words, thank you. Chevron. Little banners at the bottom of a little note card. What a crowning achievement. There's that one. And then we have this with some blue stars. Okay, so that's what you get. I have to eat something. Have a good evening, Peggy. All right, so there we go. Fun colors. And I think these would go really good with the opposite sides of some of those patterns. All right, so there's that. Now here's the other paper that I forgot to show you, which is super exciting. It is called Flower Garden Foil. Okay, so we have a flower pattern and we have like a plaid kind of pattern. And this is the cloud cover. This one is pretty in pink. And this one is strawberry slush. Aren't those pretty? Really pretty. And this is the Flower Garden Foil. I don't know if I can just get it back in my package without bending up my corners. Would be good. Wow. There we go. Got it too far in already. All right, so now we have our stamp set. The first one I have is Poppin' By, which is so cute. I did play with this a little bit. I'm going to keep my die sets inside the package because they only go with the stamp set. There's nothing else. There's no sentiment holder on there or a label of any kind. It's really just for the popcorn. So I will leave this inside. The thing I want to show you though is on the die itself. You have the little popcorn, but you have the outside. So if you wanted to just cut your little stamped image out, you could, which I have right here. You could just stamp them out like this. But then these have little butter splatters. So if you wanted to do that on a card base or whatever, you could do that without cutting them out. You could also die cut them with this image here. And that's what I did on these. So you can see like they've just got little images cut. And it's really hard to see. They've got little smiley faces. And so you can just cut them like that so they look like they've got some texture. You could also do that and cut them out. And then you've got a film, some glasses, some little shoes for your little guy here to wear. So his little shoes. And it's really cute because he has their little faces. So you don't have to do their faces. You could just, like I took a blending brush here and then I just cut them out. So I didn't do any faces on this one. Or you could just use the color of paper. But I have some helpful tips and different things for this one. I already have a card created, so it's coming your way. And so I'll show you some tips and tricks on it. But it is really fun to play with. So there's that one. The next one I won in Prize Patrol, so I was super excited about it. And it is the Peaceful View. And I have some ideas already for this, a couple different ones. One I'll be coloring and one I won't be. But it's a beautiful set. I think it's going to be a fantastic sympathy card. So really pretty. So more messages. is a great stamp set. So here it is. When you stamp it, it's one stamp. I will be buying two because that's what I do. And then I cut one up and I use it for individual stamping. But you could do this. Take your messages and more die. And you're going to stamp it. And then you're going to die cut it out. So just put your die pieces on there. And then this is one I did play with. So I have all of these sentiments done already. Okay, so let me read them to you. Hi there, way to go. You can do anything. You're the absolute best. Happy birthday. I adore you. Good luck. Forever friends. Lots of love. Hello. Time to celebrate. A note. Hooray. Oh, happy day. You're simply incredible. I don't know if I said hello already, but hello. Thanks a lot. Congratulations. Miss you and always here for you. So I have all of those in here. And so my plan is to get a little, like a embroidery kit box, and then just put them all, see now they're not going to go back in, put them all in an embroidery box kind of organizer to where I can just grab the sentiment that I want and be done. Be cute with a cow or something for a farmer. Oh yeah, that would be cute. With the cow set. We could put a little cow out there under the tree. Okay, so there we go. There's all kinds of sentiments right there for you, ready to go, which is always nice when you're trying to kind of put a card together and you're like, oh, I don't know what sentiment I want. And then you can just kind of dig through there and find out what you want. So that's what it looks like. Super nice. It's a great set. And I like it because all the sentiments are really good. Sometimes you get some weird ones. It's like, I won't use those very often. But these you will. This stamp set was, they gave it to us. And I'm trying to remember if this was also for our make and takes, I think. So we all got a stamp set that has the love, happy birthday to you. So happy birthday to you. Love to you. Thank you. Thinking of you. So a really fun, it's like a sketched kind of a stamp set, which is really cool. And it is polymer. All right, here's another great one. The right words. But just know how much I love and care about you. I wish I had the right words for a time like this. I love all the fonts, by the way. I know a good thing when I see it. Oh wait, when I see it, and I see it I see a lot of good things in you. I really don't like that you're leaving, but I hope you love where you're going. Sending good vibes. You're so kind, and then a lot. So like thinking of you a lot. That's the same font right there. Celebrate, or to someone worth celebrating every single day. Thanks so much for thinking of me. Happy birthday, which is a nice size happy birthday right there. Hoping the loss you feel right now will be eased by wonderful memories. And then I already said thinking of you, forever loved, forever remembered, and I miss you already. So really great set. So sentiments that you're always like, oh, I wish I had a sentiment that said that. Notes and totes. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. So Rebecca Santos did this in our backstage, and it was so cute. I love the sentiments. Sending warm wishes, just a note, relax and enjoy. Newsflash, you're fabulous. Exclusive, made just for you. So grateful, a true story. So in our dies, you're going to see that we have this right here, which is like a newspaper. So you can put a sentiment there, you can put a picture here, you can put your sentiment up here that says newsflash, you're fabulous, or exclusive, just for you, or so grateful. So you can add your note and have it sticking out your tote. So I'm definitely going to be doing quite a bit of videos on this because I absolutely love it. You've got some sunglasses, you got a purse, scarf, you have the little picket fence that you can put up. You've got lotions and moisturizers, whatever you need. You have a snail. You've got a water bottle. and little tags to go on your purse. And this is your handle. Some really, really cute stuff. Some headphones you can have sticking out of your purse, or it could be a handle. It's actually a handle, but she, at the event, she did this as headphones, just kind of sticking out of the tote. It was really cute. Did you get the dies with this stamp set? Which dies? Am I missing something? Are they inside one of these? Which one, Stacy? Which one are you talking about? Because I may have them somewhere that they got misplaced. And if I'm missing a set of dies, I'm going to be sad because yesterday was the last day we could order. So let me know which ones. So anyway, really cute. So of course you'll see your starfish and your seashell and your tag for your purse. Really, really cute things to put together. So I'll be doing a video on this one. I'm really excited about it. So this is going to be one of my faves. And then we've got this cute little flowers that you could put on your tote, or you can even put it on your water bottle or whatever you want. And then you've got, you know, sun and sunshine, and then your hibiscus flowers, really pretty. So yeah, this is really cool. I loved watching her create with it. Okay, so this one is really cool. Sunrise Sail. It's a hybrid. So we have the embossing folder and the dies. Let's see if I can pull it out here. And so our embossing folder is the whole scene. You've got the water and the clouds and the boat, the sailboat, which is really cool. We have a sailboat, so I think this is really cool. And then Sunrise Sailing. Happy retirement, best wishes, congratulations, you deserve the best. You're destined for great things, and ahoy. This colors your, you've got your water, but you've got your sailing boat where it's going out in the water, which is kind of cool. And you've got some water here. You've got some different sailboats that you could do, or sails on your boat, and clouds. So this is really going to be a fun set to play with. I'm really excited. They had some really cute examples. Oh, and then of course your birds. And remember, your little boat could be farther back in the background because it's sailing back farther away. And you could put like a little swirl under the, you know, like one of these die cut boats, and pop it up. There's all kinds of stuff that you can do. But here's a little better look at the embossing folder. How cool that is. Erin, I use the cut and emboss from Stampin' Up. This one here, I love it. It is my favorite. I have all kinds of machines. I have electric and everything, and this is the one I absolutely use the most. So this one is my favorite. In fact, I don't even know when the last time was I used the other ones. But it's my favorite. My sound is cutting out. Uh-oh, that's not good. Anyone else's volume cutting out? Oh no. I hope it's better now. Let me triple check my volume here. Okay, I didn't do anything. It's all set. It's all fine. So hopefully it's coming back. If so, jump out and back in. Every couple words. Oh, is that happening to everybody? That's odd. Sounds okay there, Sharon. Okay. Erin, if you're interested in that machine, there's a link below that it'll take you to the store. You could read a little bit more about it, or if you have any questions, let me know. But it really is the best machine in my opinion. All right, so let's go on to the next one. Sound is good there. Okay, good. I'm glad it's helping everybody. If you're having problems, maybe jump out and back in. Maybe it'll help. Went out and came back in, and now it's working. Okay. Okay, good. Thanks, you guys. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened. Sometimes I think, you know, we're so happy with electronics, but then sometimes it's weird. Okay, so these paper tags are super cool. So it's like the chalkboard type thing, right? The chocolate. Consider this a paper hug. You're so very kind. May your day be filled with sunshine and laughter. It's a wonderful day to celebrate you, and then just for you, and happiness enclosed. But look how cute these are. All right, so I cut the small one so I can show you something, but this one will go right on top of this one, okay? So you can do this one in a color or whatever, and you can emboss this one and lay it on top, or do it in white, whatever you want to do, or a different color, and put that there. Then you have these two here, which I cut out. I already had an embossed piece of paper, and so I just took some of my scraps and did that. And then I did this one, the little white one here. So once you can take this, and you can see these little edges, clip it on your project, okay, on your tag carefully. You want to do it carefully, okay? But see how it can slide up and down, or once it's on, you can stick it there, and then you can either glue this on or pop it up or whatever you want to do with it, okay? And then you could also take this piece right here, get those put together, and then you could put that right there if you wanted to, and die cut it, and then you would have that little hole right there. But we also have those little mini punches, right? So you could do that too. So that's really cool. That has that little slide on there. And you could always put a glue dot underneath there or whatever. It doesn't have to slide, but it sticks on there pretty nicely, which is pretty neat. So there's that. But I love the sentiments on there. And I think they would be really fun to color and do some different things with. So there's that. Oops. All right, so there's paper tags. Then we have Scenic Adventure. And Scenic Adventure is a really great set with a bunch of different, can't wait to see you again, you're amazing, let the journey begin, adventure begin, just breathe and take it slow, and cheers to another adventure or journey or whatever. So pretty cool. All right, and then we look at these. So we have some flowers, we have the sky with some stars and a moon, a campfire, a little mountain. This looks like water running, or it could look like dirt road or something. These are bushes, greenery, and mountains. So it'll look really cool to kind of play with these. So a very cool set. So many I want to play with. And all right, so this one I got, but I have to tell you, I did not get the dome tummy. So the ones I told you about with these that I showed you, the loose shaker elements, what they did is they have a little dome for his belly, and it makes it a shaker card. But I rarely mail shaker cards, so I probably will end up getting one because I do have a grandchild that's local, and so I could do that. But here are the dies, and you have little piggy, what's shaken bacon. This is confetti, little flags, and a little birthday hat. I am so proud of you. Let's party, and happy birthday to you. Super cute. Look at this. So you're going to do your little, where's my little tail? Right there. There's the little tail. So we're going to die cut out the little, remember the image isn't exactly the true image, so we're just going to pretend. Then we have the circle to do the belly to where the dome comes out. And then we have the head, we have the hat, and we have the flags. How cute are all of those? And then don't forget that you could take these sentiments, as soon as I can find them, right here. Take this die, and you could cut out a bunch of just white sentiments. Okay, because look at what shaken bacon would probably fit right inside there or here. And so you could just die cut a bunch of these. So if you're not into like, how am I going to line this up or what am I going to do? You could just die cut a bunch of sentiments, and then you'll have them to put your sentiments, you know, any kind of sentiment in there, as long as it will fit, would be pretty cool. So there's that. Let me stick that in there. Okay, so there's our cute little pig. At least he's cute. Sometimes there's animals that come along that aren't quite as cute, but I thought that these were really cute. All right, so there's our pig. Again, I will just put him, unless I need a little circle, but I have punches, so I will just put him in in the little die case that it comes with, and I will just put them in here because I don't need to take up a whole full thing. I still have the old Chalk Talk, which is similar. Yes, Elaine, same idea. Yep. Okay, so there's Party Pigs, and again, there's the little belly full of glitter if you want to do that. All right, here's another one I'm really excited about, is Sentimental Frames. So let me read these to you, and then I'll show you the frames. There are no words to fill the void, but know that I am here. Through it all, you've always been there for me. I am so grateful to have you in my life. You make my day that much brighter, and my love for you that much stronger. Thinking of you, love you, thinking of you. You make everything feel all right. Our friendship is full of memories I treasure the most. Wishing you all the best, from laughs to tears. I'm happy we've shared them together. So that's really cute. From laugh to tears, I'm happy we've shared them together. Really, really cute. But look at this. Look at these. I'm gonna have to do one so we see what they look like. Cause I don't. Oh, they do die cut. So they're going to be oval. So let's just take this one. Let's try some beige. Okay, so this one at the bottom is just an imprint. There are no edges. It doesn't cut. Everything else cuts. Okay, so I'm going to take the largest one, and let's just see what it looks like. All right, so let me die cut this one. All right, so I only went through one time, so let's see what it looks like. Oh, so it doesn't just do the outside, it's a frame. Okay. And then it's got these little, let me see. Ooh, it cut out really nice, but it's got all these little individual circles that, I mean, you could use your little brush thing. They'll come right out. But I want to see it because I want it to go on top of another color. That's a big circle. So you can use your brush if you have it near you. I do not. So we'll just poke them out. All right, so there's that. And so if we were to put this on top of a darker color, or let's say we do this pink. Okay, so you can see the pink through it now. But then look what else you have. You have this nice smooth circle that you can pop up. And then you've got this, which is another, ooh, so look at this. Okay, so this circle inside here is a little bit bigger than this one. So let's take this one, and I'm just going to use another color that I have. Now I have not played with this yet, so we'll see. All right. So now I have this. I'm not going to poke all the circles out, but you get the idea. And then I could do this on top of, well, now look at. All right, let's just poke out a couple more so you can see. If we put that lighter color behind it, all right. You know, if you do it with your nails, it's not great for your nails, but it does work. Okay. All right, so there's this one, and then we can put this on top of here. Okay, you could put your sentiment in there if you wanted or whatever. You could do this a completely different color and have it pop up. So, I mean, there's all kinds of layering and stuff that you could do with that. Triple stamping with these layers. Oh, yeah, for sure. There's all kinds of, these are really cool. So then you have a rectangle one here with just a little stitching like right across the front and then piercing like down the top and bottom. But then you've got these two also. And then this is just on the paper. But yeah, I like how these layer up. So you can make that whatever you want. And then, of course, you still have this small one. So, really fun to play with. The little dots are all over, but that is really cool. All right, so we're just going to have to put those right there with my other ones. So, very cool. I like that. I think this would go really cool with that other beautiful, what is that? Beautiful gallery. Would be kind of fun to play with this. With the other frames. So there's that one. With this. Two more. Yay! So this one is called Blooming Phrases. And what I liked about this one is they showed us online is, or on stage, is you do your sentiment and then take your flower and turn it to where this is the stem, and then the flower, the line goes right through the flower. Okay, so it went right through, and then they added, you had the little flowers or the greenery or whatever you want to do. Or you can just add like the big like cornflower at the bottom and then add your leaves, you know, under it, and you put extra leaves or whatever. Just really cute. It was a really cute idea for different things with that. Okay, so there's that one. And the last one is another favorite I'm super excited about, is look at this. And I'm going to show you because I saw this online. So this is called Sweet Jar. And there's a punch. So we're just going to try this really quick. I'm going to stamp the jar. So let me put that down. So let me stamp the jar in black. And we're just going to do the basic. We'll just do the jar itself. And I haven't done this, so I'm going to stamp this twice in case I screw up. Alright, so there's that. And now I'm going to get pecan pie. And I'm going to use these, which I originally thought, and I guess they could be, jelly beans right here. So I'm going to put those on, and we're going to go to pecan pie. And you want your image to stay within your lines, right? Within the black lines there. So we're going to do pecan pie, and I might have to do it again and make it lighter, which is why I'm doing this. All right, so we want those within the jar. Ooh, I need to wipe that off because I can tell it's bubbling up, which means I haven't... I like to wipe it off with my chamois or ink it and wipe it off so that it doesn't bubble up on me. Now I get a nice image. Alright, so now we're going to go, oops, and do our cookies, which I still don't think it's conditioned very well, but that's okay. We'll do one over here too. Alright, so there's our cookies. These are going to be cookies. Alright, and then I'm going to use this. which is going to go like that. And I'm going to use early espresso, and we're going to make these chocolate chip cookies. All right, so I'm just going to kind of come in, and that looks good. And make these chocolate chip cookies. Look how cute that is. Might as well make these chocolate chip cookies. And then use my punch. I didn't punch the lid, but it's all right. There's my jar and my lid that I didn't do. But there you go. Look how cute. And then you can use color in your jar or whatever you want to do. Really cute. So there you go. And so this one has, let me show you. I love anything with a punch. Sign me up. All right, we'll put this one back. So we have like St. Patrick's Day with the clovers, and then we have our cookies. Oh, wait a minute. This is our cookies. What is this? Oh, this is that one. So you can do like a background. And then we have hearts. And that's with the hearts. Oh, I see. Is that the heart one? I don't know. We'll have to try it. This looks like it goes with the heart, but then it doesn't. But this one looks like it goes with the clover, but it doesn't also. So I'm not sure what that is. I'm going to have to look and see. But we also have all the little heart. Maybe it's just to add a solid image, and then you can go in and add what you want. I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. Does anybody know? This is a solid image. Maybe this is a solid image that this can go on top of, it looks like. But I do not know. Maybe it's a solid image in the background. I will be playing with it, and I will let you know when I do a video. So anyway, super cute. So that is what we have for all of the online exclusives and all the new annual catalog items that we were able to pre-order. Remember, if you're a demonstrator, you can order on the 25th. Yay! The catalog is available for you to look at now. And if you are interested in joining, I'd love to have you join my team. And if you do, you will be able to order on the 25th of March all of the new items. Oh, it goes for the clovers, you said. I don't know. See, look at it. Doesn't it? I thought it was my first thought is that it lined up with that, but it doesn't seem like it does. But whatever it is, we'll figure it out. Looks like it goes with the hearts as a 2-step. See, I thought that too, but there's no other heart over to the edge. See, where like this one right here? There's no other heart over here that's big. We'll figure it out. It might just go to all of them somehow in some way. It goes with the cookies, then you stamp the others. Okay, see, that's what I was kind of thinking, because it looks like it goes with the cookies. Like I should have put a shadow of darker cookies in the background. Well, we'll just do it real quick. So anyway, if you are interested in joining, you can order your stuff by the end of March 25th. And what is nice about that is you get to order, and these items do not go live until May 5th. So we get a lot of time to play with them and see, you know, play with all the goodies. And that is me all about the instant gratification and being able to play and learn the new items, which I like to do. I've got crumb cake right now, so I'm going to try it. That is exactly my thought. So we're going to give it a try. Oh, let me do it on the one that I don't have to hold up. This one's little. Unless I mess it up, then I'll have to do the other one. So let's give it a try. Oh, that looks good. Okay, let me do this one, because then I've already stamped it once. Oh yeah, look how cute. So you've got like your shadow of all your cookies. That is clever, because you know why? Then you can take your blending brush and you can blend the top and make it look like pool party. Make it like a glass, whereas this is all filled with cookies, but you could make it look like a glass jar. Thanks, you guys. See, teamwork. All right, everybody. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget, for any order that you put in with me, I will be putting your name into a drawing for this Impressions of Bloom. I always order flower sets like this with 2 sets of dies, and I did, but I also got it for my backstage, not my backstage, for my craft night for the onstage, the after hours. And so I have an extra. So this one is a brand new. And I will do a drawing on the 5th of May and get that shipped out to the winner. Everybody will go in the drawing. Anybody that puts in an order with me before May 5th. All right, everybody. Thank you so much. Have a fantastic rest of your week. Don't forget, Wednesday next week is bingo. And Sunday, I will show the swaps that I have received and do a really fun little card for you with some new product that I have had a blast with. So I can't wait to share with you. All right, everybody, bye and have a great week. See ya.